ask you a question. What happens when you invite a third person into a two-person covenant? What happens when fantasy feels uh, exciting, but the aftermath feels heavy? And what happens when a fun experiment, ends up exposing everything that you have been trying to avoid? Today, we are talking about the risk of threesomes in marriages. And yes, we are using Kandi, Burruss, and Todd Talker's marriage as our real life case study. Why are we doing this? We are not doing this to judge. We are not doing this to gossip, but we are doing this to learn because their story teaches a lesson that a lot of couples ignore, especially in this new age, right? Welcome back to Stand in Your Power. I'm Femi, and today we are going deep. People don't just wake up and say, oh, let's add a whole extra human being to our marriage for no reason. Okay. Usually it happens because maybe they want to spice things up, they want to look, sexually adventurous. They want to keep their partner from cheating. What else can I think of? Hmm. Or they want to prove to their partner that they are secure. Or maybe sometimes they think being open minded equals being progressive. For some people, this works for a while. But what most people don't realize is that schmex in itself is easy, but emotional consequences are not. Now, let's bring it all back. Let's connect this back to Kandi and Todd. Okay? We all know that Kandi has a sexual history. Okay? She has always been open about her sexuality. She has always talked about threesomes, her experiences with women, and all of that. But Todd, the only thing I heard him say in one of the clips I watched is that I think he was in the midst of some guys and he was like, he would like to sleep with, what's this lady's name now? Oof, forgotten her name. What's that her name? Oh my God, I've forgotten her name. Portia. That he would like to sleep with Portia and all of that. So right there, the dynamics is still uneven, right? And it's a very funny dynamics because whether people admit it or not, when one partner is doing something out of curiosity and the other partner is tagging along, maybe out of pressure, interest, or insecurity, at that point the relationship will shift. Now, it will shift. A threesome can shift into I'm trying not to lose you, okay? I'm trying to be enough. I'm trying to prove that I am fun. Hold on, let me share my screen so we can listen to Kandi's you know her, what do I call it now? Mm, her rhetorics on this whole uh threesome thing. Okay, give me one moment. Let me bring it all up. Not this one. Where is that? I saw a video. Okay, let me just go straight to this one. All right, let's share this. Okay, I'm gonna play this.
Gotta ask you one rumor.
Oh, God.
Tasha K put out there saying that you have a girlfriend.
Oh my God.
Is that true?
She said, "Do I have a girlfriend?"
She said that you have a girlfriend right now, currently. Is
No,
that
I
true?
don't have a girlfriend.
I know you. I mean, you will if you wanted one.
I'm a fun girl. Though.
but you're not a taken girl from a woman.
No, I'm a married woman.
I know that.
Let's remember.
We all know
remind
that.
ourselves. I'm a married woman,
but not no other relationships on the side,
No,
or with the three of y'all, or nothing like that.
No. Listen, I did not watch the interview.
Okay,
right. But I said, in any time when people ask me about my personal life, I love to tell people, y'all do realize I ain't on Real Housewives no more. So I don't get paid to tell y'all my personal business. Right. What's the young lady that came with to Pakistan? It's against my religion to tell y'all my business.
Okay, let's watch this one.
Curse 230 said threesomes never work. That's not true. I done had a threesome and it worked just fine. It worked great, actually. Anyway, I feel like
Kandi and this little pussy.
It's the communication.
This little pussy's just hot.
What are you talking about?
Yola.
I'm just saying it's the communication on it all.
Now back to you and these threesomes you be having.
Nah, we can get off that. I didn't see it. Don't say it like you be having, like as if it just be all the time. What?
You and Todd, y'all be fucking hoes or y'all don't fuck hoes? No? Like, what's going on?
Wait, what? That didn't even sound like English. What just happened?
Do you and Todd currently have threesomes, or is that something that y'all just did early on in y'all little relationship, y'all marriage?
Oh, you mean like randoms? No,
I know you don't do run. Y'all too famous for that. You too, you know what I'm saying? Too much. Well, do out of town, Kev?
Yeah. It doesn't happen that often.
Okay.
It don't happen that often.
It's not
Has it happened in the past 6 months? Yes.
Oh, well, wait. Oh, okay. All right. The last 6 months.
I just leave it at that.
All right. So you heard that she already has a history. Okay. And she's open, as in really open about this whole threesome thing. She is open about it. Okay. Yeah, and that's about it. All right. So let's go back to our conversation. So you've heard it. She's open about it. She doesn't really, she says they have it. And what I'm saying is that it can turn into, so why were they doing it? Okay. Maybe they were doing it to spice up whatever in their marriage. And the moment you start performing sexually instead of connecting emotionally, your marriage is no longer built on intimacy. It is built on anxiety, in my opinion. Okay? Now let's talk about the aftermath that no one talks about when you introduce this into your marriage. What society never tells you is that bringing a third person into your marriage doesn't just end when the night ends. It doesn't. It leaves behind a lot of comparisons, memories you did not expect, jealousy you didn't prepare for, even ego bruises, unexpected insecurity, emotional distance, power imbalance. See, even if the act was consensual, all of these things can still come to play. Even if everybody said, oh, we are matured enough, because baby, people lie about maturity every single day. Okay? Todd has hinted over the years about the things that Kandi allowed before marriage. And those memories remained. He even said, oh, she allowed me smexa on the first date or something like that. He said something, and I was like, what the heck is wrong with this guy? And that is to tell you that that man in himself lacks maturity. Okay? He lacks maturity. This is a real life example of the unseen consequences. To add pepper into injury. Okay, let me bring it from this angle. You know that man is short. Okay? And short men have insecurities, in my opinion. Am I generalizing? Maybe I am. Some short men have insecurities, right? Based on their height. Now, a man like Todd, he's short. His wife is richer than him. She brings women into the relationship. He doesn't have his own job. He's working with his wife. You can see that whole dynamic. And you guys are having threesome. That is why these are the reasons. You can just see insecurities that will be packed in one human being. That dynamic was not healthy for Todd. Even for Kandi, it wasn't. And you see him emotionally distancing himself. Insecurities. A whole lot of things. And we hear him talking about how he wants to sleep with Portia, who is one of Kandi's friends. When you bring people, he said something about if his marriage ends, he would something with Portia. Okay? Now, threesome doesn't fix relationships. They only expose them. I saw a video where Todd Talker was talking with Kandi and her friend. And he said something about he would like to do something, or if the relationship with Kandi does not work, he can be with her, right? And then I heard Kandi say, oh yeah, no, I know you will take care of my children. And I'm like, what kind of level of madness is this? What kind of toxicity is this? All that she allowed because she introduced threesome to them, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's how I see it. Okay, threesomes don't fix your relationship. They only expose your relationship. Some couples use threesomes as a distraction. Others will say they are using it as a bonding tool. I don't know how effective that is as a bonding tool, because threesomes cannot heal anything. It cannot heal unresolved resentment. It cannot heal lack of emotional intimacy. Threesomes cannot heal financial imbalance, people. It cannot heal ego wounds. It will even add more. Neither can threesomes heal power struggles or heal communication breakdown. It will only make you worse. Threesomes will not heal your trust issues. No way. And you see, Kandi and Todd, they had all of that simmering, cooking underneath their pot. The threesome didn't break the marriage. It simply magnified the problems that already existed. That is why I say threesome for me is a no-no. Because smacks cannot fix what communication refuses to confront. Now let's look at the male ego factor. Let's talk about, that part where people think it doesn't matter. Men handle threesomes differently than women. Especially when, if the threesome is with another man, but then we all see that it was with women. He only allowed women. Okay? If the threesome was with another man, I believe most men struggle. Some men see it as fun. Okay, in my opinion, I think most men will struggle, especially if it was introduced by his wife. Okay. Why am I saying so? If it was introduced by his wife and he's a man, I'm saying so because smacks for men is tied to performance. Okay, it's tied to possession. They can even tell you why I own you. It's tied to their pride. Okay, and again, comparison. They be like, oh, is she comparing me now with this man? Now, in the case of Kandi, it could bring about comparison. Oh, am I not enough for her that she needs a woman? So if the wife enjoys something during threesomes, she receives pleasure that shocks him. And if she becomes freer with the guest than the man, that ego injury will never disappear easily. We don't know what has gone on in their marriage. I'm just saying. And Todd has always struggled with feeling overshadowed by Kandi. Sorry for the distraction. That's my son. He has been struggling with being overshadowed by her fame, her income, her influence. Now, bringing a third person into the marriage where one partner already feels insecure. That is a cocktail for resentment. We haven't even talked yet about the spiritual consequence we all ignore. See, I don't care how modern the world becomes. Schmex is spiritual. It is energy exchange. It creates emotional attachments. And when you bring another person into your marital bed, you are not just sharing bodies. What are the things you are sharing? You are sharing a lot. You are sharing your trauma. You are sharing your energy. You are sharing your souls. You are sharing memories. You are sharing emotional imprints. Then you begin to have soul ties. And even if the act ends, the spirit of it lingers. I repeat, even if the act ends, the spirit of it lingers. You cannot move forward, but you can't unsee or unfeel what has happened. And that's why so many people, so many couples who try threesomes, they lose their closeness afterwards, even if nothing bad happened. Okay? That's why I say it's a no-no. What does Kandi and Todd's situation show us? What does it show us? For me, I think this threesome contributed to their marital struggle. It magnified their power imbalance. Because I'm sure it was Kandi that introduced this threesome. So it made it big. Oh, there's so much power that she can even bring someone else. It now created emotional distance. And that, in my opinion, exposed a lot of insecurities, especially on Todd's part. They brought unresolved resentment. The threesome brought unresolved resentment to the surface. And then what did it do? It blurred boundaries. Because when you bring a woman to the house to sleep with you and your husband, what you are saying is the man can go outside. You guys are operating an open marriage. But then she will say that, oh, if we are in doing it together is okay, but if he steps outside, it is betrayal, it is cheating. The moment you do that, you have damaged trust. Even if the trust was damaged quietly. Threesomes will add tension into a marriage that already has cracks. Did it ruin the marriage? No. But it weakened their foundation. It weakened their foundation. And marriage is only as strong as its foundation. If the foundation is shaky, how will it stand? So what can women learn from this? Your threesome will not secure a man. If he wants variety, he will seek it regardless. You cannot outschmex your way into emotional safety. Intimacy is deeper than acts. Once you open that sexual door, you cannot always close it. Your partner may want more than you are ready to give. And if the relationship is already shaky, oh my goodness, a threesome would definitely collapse it. With that, I'm saying to you, never betray your values to keep someone who isn't keeping you. Your body is not a peace offering. I'm not saying that is what Kandi did. I'm just giving you general, life lessons. So let me ask you something. And please, please, please answer honestly in the comments or in your journal. Would you do a threesome if you weren't secretly afraid of losing him? That's one question. Another question is, are you trying to look fun or are you trying not to be abandoned? The next question would be, does your partner make you feel secured or replaceable? And if you have done it, did the aftermath break your heart? Would he even know how to repair it? Are you betraying yourself in the name of pleasure that isn't even for you? These are questions that we all need to ask ourselves, whether celebrity or not, because a lot of people do this. Your bedroom should be a place of wholeness, not confusion. Should be a sanctuary, not a battleground of insecurity. And my sisters, my brothers, you deserve intimacy that strengthens you, not experiences that shatter you. So please, choose peace, choose clarity, choose emotional safety, and above all, choose your power. Choose your power. If this message touched you in any way, blessed you in any way, enlightened you in any way, or even convicted you a little bit, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe to join the Stand in Your Power family. Subscription is free. Hype the video, guys. Hype the video. Because here, we don't just talk. We talk. We don't just talk about celebrities or relationship. We talk transformation. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.